Hi there, it's Norma Strange. I'm the author of Life-Let-It-Flow-Effortlessly. We're in a discussion about value, how being genuine creates real value. So we're looking into the book about creating real value, and I'm at the section, the value of relationships inside of this book. So think about this. Imagine a world that had been turned upside down. Unemployment is rising, markets are uncertain. Now, if this is all we had, I'd be worried, but I'm not, and let me share why. I referenced Charlie Tremendous Jones. Many of you know him. He's a person who had quoted himself. He's been quoted as, "You will be the same in 5 years, except for the books you read and the people you meet." So what does this really mean? The books we read, now, that's the knowledge that we can gain, right? So knowledge and wisdom is going to change who we are in 5 years or in the next future, right? In the next future years. But the people that you meet too, this is interesting because some people are not circulating enough. They're not going out and meeting new people. And maybe that's okay. You know, there's a lot of people that, they don't enjoy meeting new people. It's uncomfortable for them. So let me give a clue to be able to, kind of make this available for everyone. I don't mind meeting people, and it's been easy for me to be able to talk to people because I'm sincerely interested in them. And what it says in, How to Win Friends and Influence People, if I'm interested sincerely in others, people find me interesting. But I'm always curious, like, where they come from, what are they up to, where are they going, what are they visiting, what are they enjoying? I just enjoy hearing people tell me what excites them, right? And if you're not that kind of person, you can get really good at asking a question or having a couple questions that you've even memorized ahead of time. If you have these available, then you'll always have a conversation starter available so that you won't feel awkward about what it is you say. You don't need to talk about the weather. You might find something that is something unique that you like to talk about. Art, animals, kids, travel, whatever. Coffee. I love coffee. I like playing strategy games. I like visiting places with great food. What is it that you like doing? And then those questions can be things that are going to lead people to conversations that you feel comfortable in talking about. Maybe you like science or exploring new worlds or the ocean or things like that. Just steer people into a question where you want to be able to have a conversation. Also, too, if you look at it like, who you are around really matters. If you're hanging around people and all they're doing is talking about what can't be done or what isn't being done or how things are negative or the politics of the world or the, I don't know, just blah, blah, blah negativity. If you're hanging around that, that's what's creating inside of you. Even if you're not agreeing with it, it's like drinking toxic poison, continuing to add that to your body. And pretty soon what's going to happen is your energy is going to be taking a hit from that. You'll be, sort of walking around in more of a gloom and a funk. You'll be waiting for the sky to fall, as Chicken Little saying, the sky is falling, right? You won't have hope and optimism. You'll miss an opportunity that was right there in front of you because your energy was so low that you really weren't even looking for it. You were just kind of head down. So know that those people that are around you matter. Some of them are related to you, and I know that you can't necessarily get rid of that, but you need to be careful how you let that energy get into you. So understand what you need to do about looking, just taking an assessment about people that are around you, and then looking at what would help you to be able to connect better with people that might bring you to new opportunities. A couple of ideas: you could go and volunteer at some charity to raise money for something that you love. And now the people that are around in that environment are people that are influencers that make things happen. The people that you're going to meet and connect with in that kind of environment are people that are up to something, making things positive rather than sitting around sort of negatively complaining about things, right? Because they're out there doing some good in the world. You can give your time and talents towards the elderly community, or go and volunteer towards kids, volunteer at schools, things like that. When you're giving of yourself and you're supporting something bigger than you, it's a really powerful principle. And what happens is your energy is just higher. You're just more attractive. Things come to you because you're giving. Things will come around in different channels that you can receive opportunities and jobs and money and clients, things like that. So just remember that as you get out and start networking, it's really powerful. And even just people like myself, I'm a connector. I hear something in one ear and I'll hear something in another. This person's over here and this person's over here. And uniquely what will happen is this person will be saying, I need this. And then I'll know someone else will say something, relatively quickly, then a day or two or a week or whatever. And I'm like, wow, the two of you need to meet and talk. Or maybe I just get a sense that what this person's talking about might be beneficial to know this other person. So I'll put them together in a Facebook message or text both of them together and put them into an introduction. If you can develop the skill where you're interested in other people and you love learning about what's in it, what are they up to, not what's in it for you, but what's in it for them. What do they need? How can you help them? Those are interesting conversations. And when you start weaving those kinds of connections together, it's very, very powerful. Because I love doing this so much, it's sort of just a hobby that I love to do to connect people. I've kind of found that people call me like the people weaver. I'm taking my art skill, and instead of painting, I'm putting one person together with the other, and those combination of those people create something magnificent. And that continues to create more energy, and then people are brought to me because of that, because people that I'm around are connecting people, and we're all joining together. So it's really neat to see this sort of weaving coming together of people that are hopeful, optimistic leaders, visionaries, people that can see possibility and how to be able to help benefit people's lives right now with great value. Those are the kind of communities that we're building. And it's really, it goes out, because of the culture that we have, it goes out viral in it. And it's magnificent. It's almost too good to be true, because right here in this same environment, we're creating all kinds of expanse, and other people are over here complaining about everything and bringing it down. So who are you? Are you one that's expanding, or are you one that's bringing it down? And that's where we want to be able to, if you're, maybe on the cusp, we can pull you up here and help lift you up. We love to lift other people up. You've got great things. You're brilliant and incredible. You just don't know it sometimes. Or maybe life's dealt you, a kick in the gut, or you've had some things that have held you down for a while. Maybe your health isn't the greatest. All these things contribute to lower vibration, lower energy. But it doesn't mean you have to stay there. I've had incredible things that I've seen from people who had way more handicap or skills that they didn't have, and they superseded what I'm doing. So here I am fully capable, and I'm not doing what they're doing, and they have every excuse to sit at home, but they're not. They're moving ahead, and they're inspiring us. So there's always more potential, always more potential. So if you can start to notice people and be glad that you're seeing them, like, hold in your heart that, wow, I'm glad to see you. You don't have to say it necessarily out loud, but if you're holding that energy in your heart, they feel it. They know they're being appreciated. And one of the things that I know that came from that How to Win Friends and Influence People, the book from back in the 30s, goodness, it's been around forever. People are starved for appreciation. I had it kind of divinely downloaded to me in language when I was out, doing some training and working with this transformational leadership development work that I've been doing for nearly a decade or more. God was able to tell me people just need to be seen and heard. So what is it like to give people the seeing of acknowledging them today and being able to really hear them without any agenda, not trying to fix them, not trying to waller around in their negativity or, celebrate their positive, just really seeing and hearing them for who they are. Being able to give them full appreciation. It's a huge gift in relating and connecting. And everything gets done in our community by people connecting and relating to one another. The better you are at that, the more opportunities you have coming to you, because you can do just about anything. There's so much to learn from every day. As you become excited to see people, learn to smile more. I have to tell myself that because I'm thinking a lot, so smile more. Make eye contact with people, and they'll be attracted to, and they'll wonder why you're so happy. So if you have that attitude, people are going to see you and they're going to be like, wow, in this time, in this economy, you're happy and hopeful. Why? What are you up to? I want to know more about that. And they're going to be attracted to that. But remember, help them to tell their story. Hear where they're at. See if you know someone you can connect them to. Invite them to be part of the community. Try to collaborate with them and see if there's any skills you can offer to give them, some experience that you might have. As you're teaching someone, you're anchoring in your wisdom and your experience even more. You're becoming more valuable. And so remember, as we're planting seeds, seeds grow into plants. Those plants create blooms. Those harvests, those things that are harvested in the future are really where the value is. So be patient, but remember that the value of relationships is a key piece. If you're not doing it well, then let's learn how we can do it better. There's ways we can assess your strengths and your personality so we fit it right to you. You don't have to do this like anyone else. But just know that you're incredible, and really the whole thing, the reason that I wrote this book, Life-Let-It-Flow-Effortlessly, was because I kept seeing people working so hard trying to make a living. and they have forgotten that they've been given life. Life meaning let it flow effortlessly. So let's find out what that is for you and be able to craft a plan that makes it really easy for you to either segue into something more fulfilling or to work into a way where you can create more value and more success for yourself and your family. So I believe in you. Do you? Let's talk. I look forward to having a conversation with you.